G'day there guys, how's it going? It's Cody Orgel, and in today's video I'm going to go through with you guys the app called Scoutly, also known as FBAScan, and I'm just going to show you guys how I scan books on this app to figure out whether or not the book's profitable, so then I can send it off to sell it on Amazon through the FBA fulfillment by Amazon method. So without further ado, let's get into it. I have my phone right here. I've got the Opticon 2006 scanner Velcro strapped onto the back of my Samsung Note 4 phone. Key is to have an Android for this scanner. I use the Apple iPhone 6, I think it was, and it works, it connects and everything. But considering the device recognizes this as an external keyboard or a keyboard, when you connect this to the Apple phone, to the iPhone, you can't like use your actual keyboard. You can only use this as a keyboard. But with the Android, you can use keyboard and this. Because that was annoying, because one time I broke my Android and then I got an iPhone not knowing that, using this, and then I'm like, oh, so I went back to the Android again. So if you guys want to know more or look into the Scoutly app, my scanner and all of that stuff, I'll have links down below. If you want to check out all of that stuff. But yeah, today's going to be all about the Scoutly app. So let's head over onto my phone into Scoutly, and here we go. So what we'll do is, I've got a stack of books here that we're going to go through, and yeah, we'll analyze them and see if they're profitable or not to sell on Amazon. So I can't, ooh, that's loud. So I currently have live mode set up. Which obviously, as you guys saw, took a very long time to return the result for this book. So this book is selling, I could sell it for FBA. See, the rank here on the left is 975,000. Average rank is on the right there, so that's 632 average rank. Days with sales is 28 days. It's sold over the last 90 days, or the last 3 months, I believe. On the right of that, we have the weight of the book, so it's just under a pound, and then above that we have our profit. So FBA profit is $24.30. And then above that is the cost of goods, how much I pay for the book, or just the average cost per book. If we click on the profit, then we get a breakdown of all of our costs, our fees. As you guys can see down the bottom, my inbound shipping is very expensive because I am shipping from Australia to the US market. So the books that I send out, I need to make them profitable in relation to the weight of the book. So I try to make at least $10 US profit per 1 pound a book. So this is well over that for me, making $24.34 profit. So this is quite the ideal book. Now obviously I would like it if the rank was a little lower and stuff, but it's going to sell eventually anyway. So then you get a breakdown, and then if you're going to sell merchant fulfilled, you also get a breakdown of the fees there and the profit. And you can change the inbound shipping. If you were in the States, it's probably like 50, 70 cents per pound or something like that, which is something that I can't wait to do. Can't wait to head over to the States and do a bit of book sourcing over there, and not have to pay $207 to send out 44 pounds, 20 kilograms of books. But anyway, that is most of the app there at the top. And then the price, again, you got 31, see the number above used? This is merchant fulfilled used, so there's 31 of those books for sale. The cheapest being $41.97 in an average condition. That's what that A in the bracket is. So the next good is $43.90. The next good FBA is $43.90. So that's probably the price right there, because this book's around a good condition. So that is probably what I would list it for and make that $24.30 profit. Next book. Okay, again, so this book is very low rank, so this will sell much quicker. We're getting 25 profit here, and the weight there. So it's sold 145 times over the last 90 days. So as you can see, if we click on, so we can eliminate this keeper graph, and then we can click, it looks like next to the live there, above bird view, it's really hard without a cursor. On the left of the live thing there, that's keeper. So if we click on that, it's going to look weird on the computer because it's going all lopsided on you. But you can see this book sold quite a lot of times. The green is the sales rank, and each time it goes up and down indicates a sale, well, mostly down. But as you guys can see, it's selling a lot because there's so many, you know, peaks and troughs. And then you have the black is the price of the item. This is over the last year. Let's refresh this to 90 days. And that's a bit more easier to read. So 45 bucks is what it's around selling at, which is what we're going to sell it for. So there you go. So this is average condition. The next new, so you can get rid of this so you can see it better. There's 26 merchants. You can click on that number and it will take you over to Amazon and you'll be able to see the prices there. So as you guys can see, we have filters on here, just looking at Prime and stuff like that. But we'll just go back for the time being. Close that. 26 then, and then there's only one FBA, and then there's one new FBA, and there's 27 new. So typically you want to try and get the FBA used if you're selling that under the new prices to make it realistic. So even, you could probably, considering this is a very low rank, and that's an average condition, this book's in a good to very good condition, you could probably list it at like $50, just under that new price, and get yourself an extra $4 profit or whatever it turns out to be there. So you make it like 29 profit. That would be something that I would do. Okay, next one, we got two of these books. They're very high ranked books, but one sold for over 100 when it loads. So as you can see on the keeper there, it sold for 100 bucks right there, but then it also sold for 40, then it sold 100 again. But it's a long tail book, average rank's 2 million, and we have two of these. But it's probably worth it, you know, because at the end of the day, sold 9 times over the last 3 months. You're gonna make like $74 profit. So I've got two of them. They're probably worth sending out too. Also, let's have a look. You can see, I don't know why that, I normally have the camel one there. I don't know why it's not showing today. If you slide across, get rid of this graph. Slide across, it'll show you a bird's eye view. And these colors indicate, well, the more red it is, you know, the more you should be wary of it. And when it's green, that's good, obviously. It's just an overview. If you're more of a visual person, lowest price, blah, 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 average rank, all that stuff. So yeah, but I prefer to view this because then I can see, you know, the prices and stuff. And you can just click on that just to check if there's no FBAs. Okay, let's go through the settings of the app. So if you go to the top left corner, you can download the database. This is one of the great things I love about an app like this, whether it's Scout IQ, I think is the other name of the other app, or this Scoutly app, formerly known as FBAScan. You can download the database to your phone, so you don't, there's no delay when you scan in books. So if you scan in a book, typically using the internet access, if you have internet access in the Thrift, then it's gonna be a delay, maybe 5 to 10 seconds until you finally get a result. It might not be that long, but you know, this takes like almost under a second to get a result. So let me just quickly show you guys how quick it actually is. So let's just go through these books here that I've scanned. Now, I wanna sort of set them up here on this table and I'll show you guys how quick the scanning is. So we go scan, actually let's set it to operating mode, database mode. So I only use those two modes. So I only use database when I'm outsourcing, then it sends back real quick results, and then only live mode when I really need the updated information to figure out actual like data and if it's worth me sending. So if we scan, 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 that didn't work, but scan, 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 scan. It's fairly quick, you know, so that's really one of the great things I love about an app like this. You can get through books very quickly. Now you can also use the scan in the bottom right there to open up the camera and do this, but this is a long time. This takes forever. Look how long that took. Look how long that took. That's crazy. And it's the same with like the Amazon seller app. It's good at a point, but once you are scanning, like you want to get a lot of books in, it gets annoying, man, having to open up that, wait for it to focus, boom, boom. It's like very delayed compared to this laser, boom, 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 you know? So I really love it. I really love it. It's very efficient, that's for sure. Okay, let's go through some more books here. Database. So if you have database up, you can click that middle button on the bottom there. It draws up the live mode. So this will search the internet and send back updated results. As you guys see there, we've got it's a very low ranked book, getting in some profits there, which is cool. Scan this one. Boom. That's database again. So do the live. That's cool. Very high ranked book. Still could be worth sending out because it's higher price. Or maybe not, depending. And then if we go back up there again, so we download that database, do this like the night before. I normally download it every week or so, just to make sure it's refreshed. I haven't downloaded it in a while, as you can see from the last updated. And then you go operating mode. This is again database live mode. Let's just do live mode for now, so we have updated information. Now, next one is the triggers. This is pretty cool. I don't really touch these that much, but this whole trigger setup here that you guys see, for example, days with sale between 25 to 35 days, sales rank is 700 to 900, target profit, you want to try and get $5. See, that's an example of a target, and it has all these different ones set up. You can create your own, or reset, or do whatever. I prefer to just leave it how it is. Typically, you know, like, because I'm sending from Australia, if the profit's only $5 and the book weighs 2 pounds, then I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean? I have that cut off like I mentioned before. If you're in the States, then that's obviously profitable. So I just kind of leave it because it's already pretty much set up, you know, for profitability, and it works fairly well. But that's a really cool feature about these apps. And then this is another cool one. You get summary. So you get to see, I normally reset this every time I go out scanning. And I try to have a goal for that day of how many books I want to scan. And I don't go anywhere until I get that item amount. So that item, 160 books scanned. 112 of those are to buy. And then the rate is like the percentage of how many books you scanned, how many of them are profitable or worth picking up. And then you get the total profit. Now this can be skewed. Sometimes it's not like the best number to go by, because sometimes you'll scan a book that says it's a $100 profit book, but it has like 8 million rank, and it will say pick it up, but it's never sold before, so it's probably never gonna sell. You know what I mean? So a book like that can skew the data. And then it'll give you that information down below there a bit more as well. But yeah, every time I go sourcing, I click reset, and then that gives me some new data to work by. And it just makes you, you know, keep on track of your goals to make sure you're scanning the amount of books that you need to scan to get the profits and income that you need, in a way. So it's really cool. And there's a few other settings here and all that stuff as well, which I won't go through in this video. But let's keep scanning. See, this book is a bit risky for me to send in because that merchant fulfilled price is very low compared to the FBA price. There's quite that difference, and you know, I need to make over that $10, but still, you know, it's not as risky if you're selling in the States, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna just not focus on that anymore because it's becoming a theme. But anyway, $9.49. Ah! There we go, $11.40. See, that hasn't sold in a while. See that 5 out of 3 months, 5 days it's sold. So this is a pretty alright book. So hey guys, I hope this video was informative and helped you guys out. A bit of a video showing you guys how to scan books on the Scoutly app. Thank you for watching. I'm probably going to do another video about some other apps as well that I've been testing. For me at the moment, I'm really liking this app. I think it's really cool because I like how it gives you that average rank and the current rank, and it tells you how many days it's sold. It gives you quite a lot of data, and it's really good for making appropriate buying decisions. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up, comment down below. Also put some comments down below of some other videos that you would like me to make, and I'll add it to the list of videos that I'm making. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.